Hello, and welcome back to Monster Trains. I'm a little thrown off. I'm on the wrong screen, and I'm not going to be on the right clan combo because I streamed this game. But I think we're Lazarus. I think yesterday was Penumbra. I actually had two really good runs that I might upload. I've been feeling a little lazy as well, so it's kind of nice to just upload the runs, you know? I'm feeling a I've got a bunch of stuff I feel like doing, and so I've been uh, cheating in the last day, I guess, because I uploaded a stream highlight, which feels wrong. Anyway, hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing, I would say, fine. I woke up not too long ago. I don't know if I talked about this. My goal lately has been to spend less time laying in bed. I did not lay in bed today. However, I did just kind of sit here and read Discord for a little bit instead of actually getting the recording going. Shall we? Let's go. We got Awoken Secondary, and we got Entropy Seraph. A lot of Entropy Seraph lately. Siphon Archeon, and we are Entropy Pyre. And we have Wildwood Sap in the starter, which is good. It means you're probably not going to die early. All of that's fine with me. I think you actually prefer Frenzy Footstool in this clan combo is not... I guess, Footstool could give you, like, Inferno Room. Or if I'm playing the Incan Orechis, it could give me Hollow Mirrors. Alright, I should take this, actually. I changed my mind. Yeah, we're gonna play Mad Scientist. I don't think Reanimator is bad, but I think Reanimator has a really heavy reliance on the book and, like, stacking Reanimate. Mad Scientist is just good. I think that this is probably the most consistent path, but Orechi is probably the best champion in the game from a design standpoint, just because you can play whatever you like with him. I think there's not really a bad play with Orechi. I'm gonna take this trial. It's kind of scary, though, to go minus incant. We should be okay, but I'm gonna jam us bottom floor so that we can hopefully just kill before the Acolytes stack up on me. And we're gonna go Secret Ingredient for green, and we're gonna go Wildwood Sap, and then I need to buff up Animus of Will, but I'd like to get like 1 or 2 extra hits of regen in here. Is all. Maybe like a Wildwood Sap, and actually you can do this with spikes as well. Come to think of it. Stack spikes, stack regen. I bet that's fine. Animus of Will, she's here. She's doing her best. Her best isn't very good. I need you to die. And then I Secret Ingredient for spikes. Rechi's at 8 regen. I need to give him, like, ideally 2 more regen. I'm sacrificing HP here, of course. I don't care about this very much. It's not great, but it's not really that bad. We just want to make sure we don't die to the boss here, right? So we want to play accordingly. Give me 9 spikes. Give me the infusion. Give me the equipment. Damn. Oh well. Well, I take another 4 for that. Maybe if you change it up, it could be a little better. But I think this is about as good as it gets, so it's fine. I'm off by like 2 HP, by the way, because he's 8 unstable as well. I know what you're thinking, by the way. You're thinking you should maybe play the 15 damage on the Animus. You're probably right, actually. I was thinking the lifesteal was going to be enough. I was off by 3 on my kill here. I thought the lifesteal was going to be... like, the one lifesteal was going to be worth more, but it was only really worth, like, what, 7 HP? So, it's hard to say, I think, is the ultimate stance. I think it's hard to say. I'll play Twisted Back. Seems really good with this Animus unit. I'll play Steel Enhancer. Free spell for Incant is good. And if we're going to play through Orechi, we might want to go to the magic shop. I want to go to the arm shop for the footstool. So the question is, do I need to go for HP here? I think I do actually want to go for HP here on the Animus, so I don't die here to Legion. I think is how you play this one. And we could also see a sweeper in this banner and then play sweep instead, which is okay. Dualism large. There is a sweeper. Do you think the sweeper is better? Probably. I think it's very likely. Because what happens here is you play the sweeper, you play all your spells, you play quick on the sweeper, he sweeps and blows up the unstable for you before the combat goes, which I think is really good. I want to play this large stone, so if I do that I can't play multi, which is probably fine because I'm going to have trample. It's only really bad for the titans. But if I want this, I have to play large stone quick. Large stone is good now. Maybe you play like large stone animus, but then you can't reroll. You could also play dualism, and then we could also say that it will be fine because we have secret ingredients here. Give him vampire's tooth instead. I think you're supposed to roll this, is the final answer. I think you're gonna play a little greedy. If you want to play like safe but greedy, you do this. Wow, it's quick multi. We play quick. I think it's more important than multi. I think both are really good though. It's close. I think it's very close. But you probably do go quick over multi. Although quick is worse in the... and not in entropy. It's worse in the savagery. Not savagery, Archeon. I'm gonna go the multi. I think it's okay. I think that both are very good here. But I think it's a little worse to play quick in this Archeon. And now, because it's Legion, we're gonna pivot our game plan very slightly. Right, just because I invested in this guy, we still played the safe Animus of Will play, which I should probably play higher floor with. There's no real reason to play bottom floor in this fight. Well, there is, it's to fight the flagellants off. Wow, what the fuck? I drew no spells turn 1? That can't be right. Sorry, am I insane? There's a restore. I'm right. That can't be right. There's a restore looking me in the face. I think that was almost the worst possible draw, though. That was... I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me there. Man, I drew no spells. What suspiciously restore-looking spell? What's up with that? We'll go green. I need to just do red here for Animus. Although she should be fine with the... What's it called? With the twisted back, presumably. So maybe I need to give Animus a little bit of, like, sustain in some way. Steel Enhancer. We're back. She's still gonna die pretty quickly, right? She's not, like, infallible here or anything. So, like, a mix for... I don't even know what. The good thing is, since we're bottom floor, she's only gonna take 3 per round, so she should be okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. I think it was actually a little hard. I almost didn't see the plus 20 Animus play, which is a very big difference maker in this fight for sure. I almost didn't see it, but I caught it right before I hit reroll, thankfully. Now we're up to 7 draw, I think. It's alive. I think advancing is not great. Acid Shower is good. This card's great here. Razor Sharp Edge is good, Sharpen is not good, and Wildwood Sap is okay. I'll go Razor Sharp. And then, as discussed, we're going to go to the arms shop so that we can get some value out of our starting relic. We went through a scary start so that we can get here. I should check the alcove first. Should get in the habit. ×5. If you want to ×5 something, and I think it is good with the Vengeful Shards built into this run, so we're going to have 10 draw, and there's going to be a bunch of Vengeful Shards, I think it's really good to ×5 Steel Enhancer here. Because it's a free spell, it's a free incant. Gives you a little scaling. It's not bad. You could also ×5 Mix, which I think is valid as well, but I'm definitely ×5ing something. I think it's going to be Steel Enhancer, but it's kind of close. Unfortunately, I didn't have a super upgraded card for this because we went magic, or we went steel instead. No magic shops early. Now, Old Growth is good. I think this card is solid. It's a little weird because I think it's too expensive. I would like to take this, but I need to be able to roll for a better room. We could also play Spell Sanctum, though, which is, like, kind of insane, isn't it? My entire deck becomes free. But what do I even do with that? I don't know. Does Spell Sanctum mean I should have gone Secret Ingredient? Actually, maybe. I'm gonna take Spell Sanctum. The final answer. And then I guess I'll take Old Growth because I have the money for it. Yeah, little misplay. I think this should have been ×5 mix instead because of Spell Sanctum with the Footstool. I didn't really piece that together fast enough. I didn't really... Spell Sanctum, honestly, is a card that I just never take because I think it's kind of bad. But in this case, I think it was the right choice because we get it for free. It's bad because you can't really rely on it, right? That's the main issue with it. Green. I'm gonna go triple green here, and I think I'm gonna stack regen, but I should give myself one reanimate, probably. That's a lot of unstable. It's weird how unstable works, right? Because, like, the middle enemy doesn't cause an explosion there. Right, like, if you do this... Wait, it's 16? Huh. I don't really know. I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. I kind of just don't get it. Do you think in this run I take space and then play another Animus and another Twisted Back, maybe? One thought that I've had so far. These Sanguine Assistants definitely can go. I don't want to keep these for much longer. Yeah, and this is the sort of run where Mix-a-Lot would be good. I've said I don't think this card is that good, this new Mix-a-Lot card, but I think in this run it makes a lot of sense to play. Lots of value to be had in just mixing 5 times in this one. Should I Twisted Back? Probably. You could play out the Calcified Ember. It's not really a big deal to leave in a Calcified Ember in this deck, though. In this Pyre, I should say. It's like, one of the things about Pyre of Entropy is that it's so strong early, comparatively, which I think has brought it up a little bit in my estimation. Trying to get, like, I mean, honestly, at this point I should just keep regenning. Take him all the way up. Archeon's at 25 rage, or 25 damage. That's cool, buddy. Unfortunately, I'm playing Awoken Lazarus, so I'm at 31 regen. Good fight. Well played. I've stacked my regen high. Wonder about Twisted Back in this one. Oh, Channel Song's kind of good, right? Because I can Channel Song the Twisted Back and then pray it dies. It takes a long time to die. And I have to get rid of a bunch of unit cards, but I'm going to get rid of the unit cards anyway, so I think I'll take it. Hydra Armed Horror. It's cool. And I have... The problem is that my scaling is mostly from Twisted Back right now, and so it's like... I don't know. Can't really play this guy, can I? Take Meat Hook. It's probably energy. It's never draw with this Pyre, so it's probably just energy, and then we can consider space. But I don't really need anything. I kind of have it all solved. We go left, we don't have enough money to go right. Multi-strike? Aw, man. I picked quick, it was multi. This is a no. Multi-strike endless. We roll. Dualism. Oh, man. I wonder if you ever play, like, because you can play Dualism and then it doubles the rage gain on strike from Twisted Back if you put it on the unit that you're playing Twisted Back on. Honestly, man, it might just be playthrough Animus. Play Dualism Animus and see how it goes. You can play Dualism Meat Hook as well. I'm going to play Dualism Animus. I think the biggest problem here is that there's no way to give Animus Twisted Back quickly. That's like the biggest problem of this run. I don't really know how you do it. What I think we'll do here actually is play Space and then just shove Shattered Shell on the floor, and then both of them are there. I don't need it now, though. Fire Dampener doesn't really bother me. I'm I'm gonna play a floor higher here so that we don't have to worry about the corruption. So we can go Spell Sanctum, Orechis, Animus, Shattered Shell, Shield Steward, and then these guys go top floor. So the Spear Stewards and the assistants are a little annoying now because it's hard to play the assistants. I only have room for one on this fight, but it shouldn't be too bad. One of the haste guys goes up, it's not a huge issue. This Twisted Assistant goes here. Yeah, because I don't really have a lot of mix, right? But I do feel like I need to play through mix here. It's very good to do, ideally. Alright, Channel Song. Hit me. Good job, Channel Song. Well played. I've just been using it to stack more regen, which is like not exactly what you want to do here. You'll explode. This unit should die here, but doesn't because the unstable triggers front to back. So at the end of the turn, next turn, you're dead from the explosion. And this Shattered Shell held it down. Kind of. Almost. He almost held it down. Sorry, I spoke too soon. Old Growth here. And then I just load. I guess I am just gonna keep playing regen, right? Kinda feels like the only thing to do is stack regen on Orechis. The dualism Twisted Back is plus 12 rage. It's basically Ritual Battle played every round on my Animus here. It is just how fast can I draw it, it feels like. And the answer is 4 turns, which is pretty tough. So maybe we need to make some removals, I'm not really sure. Got some thinking to do. But she goes very big if we get Twisted Back on her. Very big, very quickly. Okay, in this spot, I think we would like to grab a blue. Not a red. A blue. Wow, this game is bad. I wanted to grab a blue to blow up one of these fiends, but it was not allowed. That's a shame. Because then I would just save myself the corruption here, which would simplify this fight. I'm not even close to losing, but it would be nice to have a simpler path, right? I think so. Look at this, man. 58 to all on the explosion. One hit goes off, you take like... Yeah, I swear it doesn't look right. Right? In that spot, it looked like I only hit 58 twice instead of 58 3 times on the explosion. Maybe, you know what? It might have not killed all 3, actually. I might have only killed 1 at a time. But it looked like it chained. I don't know. It looked like it should have chained. How about that? I don't know what's going on. I'm going to play Replicator Ray, Orechis. If you take off Old Growth, do you lose the max health? I have no idea. I have no clue how that works. But we'll check it out. I want to see. Look for quick. I think we need to look for spell upgrades because I haven't been to a magic shop yet. So we just want to grab whatever is good here, like Spell Chain, Steel Enhancer, or probably Spell Chain's secret ingredient is really good. And then I want to do like -1 Replicator Ray. I think there's not a great thing to Holy Stone here. Could remove Consume Replicator Ray. I don't think that's great, but you could do it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of any of this. I think what I want to do here is just kill off Spear Stewards right now. Be gone, Spear Steward, Spear Steward. And then -2 gain consume doesn't really strike me. Permafrost, Channel Song is like not great. Is there anything good to Permafrost? Maybe Replicator Ray. Permafrost in this Pyre is bad, of course. You don't want to play it, but you can. I think this is a pass because it fucks with my footstool for a while. Sorry, quick water break there. It would only really be for weapons cache, which doesn't even do anything good for us. And I think I should grab a second Twisted Assistant, or I think I'll do a second of the Spell Chain Secret Ingredient, actually. I think if I gave myself 5 copies of that card, this run would be good. It's an arm shop in the next ring, or it's a trinket shop? I should be okay to take this trial. I'm a little worried about the Undying minions themselves, but I think that this trial is fine. Thinking about if I'm scared of this boss. I don't think I am. So I think I'm going to play, but I don't want to give a bunch of free harvests over. So I kind of want to play bottom floor. It's just like there's room to recover on the higher floors. I think what you should do is you should play middle floor, because what might happen is lives with 1 reanimate with the unstable on them explodes, and if you're up here they'll walk into your Pyre. If you play a middle floor they won't. I think he'll do like this. I think we'll do the same lineup. That looks fine. Hey, Replicator Ray. Just Assistant immediately runs it down. Like a beast. That's what I like to see. Oh, blue. When I don't need it. Go explode these guys. We gotta remember that there's not actually any value to swinging into these guys. Like, it doesn't matter. No. It doesn't matter, though. So I can play whatever, right? Killing these guys is free value. I guess, actually, it's kind of bad to kill them because they are exploding on the Ravenous Zealot. But he's not really that scary. Once I play all my pathetic cards. I think it's still green, right? The Twisted Back does all of the scaling for us. Hey, reanimate. I want to get a second Orechis, though, for real. That shit would be nice. Oh, I am getting sapped here. I didn't think about that. I think it's still gotta be good, right? Yeah. It is still good. But probably I don't want to overdo it. I'd also like to grab the money. So let's do, like, infusion and then stop sapping ourselves. And then we'll go up and we'll grab blue. And we'll blow up the collector. And I'm going to kill this calcified ember off. I'm going to not push my luck. I just don't want to have to undo, you know? I don't feel like it. I've been undoing a bit lately, but you know. It's fine to be this way. Alright, so let's see if you old growth, if you actually keep the HP from the rejuvenates. Because I have no clue. Definitely just go green here. Reanimate again. If I need to, I can also reanimate her. Attacking is good here as well. Because you get all of the rage. Okay, so we go like this. I'm gonna just sap. I think I'm fine. I honestly didn't mean to play that. Doesn't matter too much. So you're at 93. I play this, you're at 83. Wow, you do keep it. Whoa. So that's pretty good. And then you just have 2 guys with reanimate 1, 20 regen, and they're just both popping out a bunch of value. That's really good. The thing is, you want to replicate a Ray early, right? We are already, like, really, really strong. So it doesn't feel like you need to replicate a Ray so late into the fight. But it's cool. I think there's nothing for me to do here because I'm going to win anyway, so I'm just going to kind of end my turn. 184 times 3. I think we're good. He doesn't really have much he can do to me. We'll save it, and then on Seraph we'll put up our big numbers. I gotta watch for the shitters on Seraph, the silencers. Those guys are the biggest problem now. Because they silence my main game plan, which is the incant. Mixology, I want to mix, and this card is discounted, so it's good. These are not good. I think Awoken's Rail Spike might just not be pickable anymore. I guess it's fine because I'm just drawing more incants. Yeah, alright. It's not like I'm drawing a bunch of cards, so it's fine. But I think it's not a great card. What do you want here? Trinket shop? The Lazarus League trinkets are really good, actually. So I'm gonna go right. Because there's a ton of high rolls in here. Oh, Firestone. I don't need that. Odie's Totem. I mean, I guess you just take this and you pay, what is this, 270 for +1 energy? It's +1 energy and it's +1 in deployment. That's fine. Then I roll and I hope that it's not Gnarled Roots. Gnarled Root, where were you on my runs yesterday on stream? I needed that thing. Oh, Crown of the Eternal. That was a great set of trinkets. It's not like super OP, but it's really good. This is what I'm looking for. It's very, very good. Because now we have... Well, we have plus energy, which we don't really need, but we also have infinite survivability. We're basically up, because of the entry pyre, we're up a draw relic, and we're up... Well, we're up like 5 draw relics, roughly. I don't know quite how it evens out. But we're up a bunch of draw, and we're up double energy now. Which is quite good. This fight, if you're unaware, Kale, you are always playing bottom floor in this one. We must. Because we gotta stop these cherubs from exploding. Or not exploding, from being eaten. Actually. It's always green, because all I ever do is get green, apparently. But I should actually play the other mix first. Another case where he's under the threshold for unstable, but he doesn't die. I actually wish it worked where if they were under the threshold, they died. Also, what the fucking cherub got eaten? That doesn't seem right. I don't like that. He had all that unstable on him, but it doesn't matter because of the ordering? Not a big fan of that. I think this looks bad, but you're only 2 unstable away from this Bastion exploding, and I'm pretty sure the Sentinel should explode, but he's gonna get his eat off, right? I think that shouldn't work like that, honestly. I really don't like that works in that way. I think that's kind of fucked up. Okay, Old Growth here, Twisted back here. I want to draw 1 blue. I think it's fine to just play it out 1 blue. Because now 1 blue kills this guy. Because his HP is below the unstable number. And now we can go back to stacking up greens, ideally. I will take a look. I'm going to these Pyre remains, so I should play 4x. Rail Spike. Fine. Rage 8 doesn't hurt to do more damage. And then I think next turn we'll Replicator Raymond. That's fine. I don't like that they get the eat off though. It's kind of frustrating that it works like that. It feels bad. I think that it's a weird how it sort of feels inconsistent on the eating in this game. I should do the Replicator Ray already. Not necessarily inconsistent, but like some things are really, really good into this fight and some things are really bad. Like Decay, for example. I feel like the Eaton should go like at the very end. It should be the last possible thing in my opinion. I think if we are fortunate here, I don't know exactly how it works out, but I think we should be pretty close to killing Kale on this turn. We should do a lot of damage. Either way. 857. That's pretty good. But it's like, what is it? It's 1 hit, 2 hits. I'm gonna slow this down. I'm suspicious of unstable now. So I think we should see, on the second hit, we should see 4 hits, or 3 hits of 128 and 1 hit of 133. So there should be 4 procs. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm watching carefully. I'm watching you, Monster Train. Okay, no, it does work. That is correct. I'm just, ever since the Plague Doctor run, I'm just like suspicious of the game, I don't know. I'm watching it. I just want to see now. 170 to everyone. I never even bothered hitting the days, because it doesn't really matter, of course. Doesn't bother me much. This should be lethal. Rage. Regen. I'm gonna go red, why not? This run did end up quite strong, I must say. Not that I was expecting anything different, but this Twisted Back dualism setup is pretty cool. I've been, in the past, a little suspicious of Twisted Back, mostly because you can bottom deck it, which I think is very scary. But this looks good. If you hit, it's quite strong. You just have to have something in place for when you miss. You play Combustion Suit. It's not the worst. I think you play Minds of Their Own. And then we're going to play Space so we can fit the guy on the floor, the sweeper. And I'm going to go to the Steel Shop and look for a... I'm going to go Steel Shop, look for a Quick, and then we're going to go Magic Shop to finish this run out. A multi-strike and a small stone. Yeah. And can't apply unstable 16 is pretty good. I roll. Quick. You don't necessarily need Quick in this one, I guess, because honestly, probably could have just played multi in hindsight. Because I have Crown of the Eternal Old Growth Orechis. He is, like, immortal, is how it feels. But, oh well. It's fine to be quick. I guess it's nice for the silencers in these fights as well. I think I can take this trial. I don't really worry. Although, since this is Rax, I need to make a point to play... Oh, because we aren't doing a crazy amount of damage, right? We're doing like 600. I need to make a point to play for a bunch of reanimates before I replicate. But I think this trial should be fine. It's a little scary on waves like 3 and 4. And I'm not going to really scale my Animus early. This one's close. I'm gonna go no trial. I think we should play safe. Now, I also think we should split Shattered Shell from the boys here, because I want the silence to be cleared pre-combat. So we could even set up something like this, and this might be what we do into Seraph as well, actually. Just position like so. And then I channel song a Twisted Assistant, and I go, man, why did I fill my floor? Oh well. I'll just like stack a blue on him or something. I can kill him myself. And damage. I guess 15. 20. There you go. Not the greatest, but it's okay. Getting the Twisted back out feels kind of important to me. And now we just stack up and win, hopefully. Secret ingredient for... We want to stack... You can stack damage shield. I'm going to stack for reanimate, though. For Rax. And we're just quick sweeping the first 2 waves away like it's nothing. This Shattered Shell is going to stop, like, everything. These guys are barely even going to be touched. You know, if I had left space on the bottom floor, I wouldn't have even gained much, because I wouldn't... I mean, he wouldn't have died anyway. You know, it wouldn't have mattered. Regen 4, spikes 3, probably regen 4. And then you're going to give me Rail Spike, which draws... whatever. Oh, yeah, true. Alright. Looks good to me, though, I gotta say. We are basically going uncontested here, which is a good sign. I'm gonna just stack up, and then we're gonna replicate at the very end. I think is the plan. He's 80 unstable? Wait, he's not dead. It's close enough, right? What's he at? Oh, he's at 100. Huh. I thought that was gonna look better. It's because all of the shitters are dead. But they have to be, it's like the nature of the fight. Is there Pyre HP where I'm going? There's not. Oh man. So I need to get this guy to like... I don't know exactly what. Let me count it. I need to not be lazy here. You're at 163. That's good enough, actually. Because then it's 80 plus 85, which is 165. He hits me once for 9. It's okay. Just a little irritating, perhaps. I'm holding off on the replicate, though, still. And we're also, I mean, you can see Shattered Shell is just, like, almost soloing with Trample plus Sweep plus Rage. He's gonna suffer into these guys, but that's okay. 3, 4, and then we go, like, Reanimate. Reanimate. Yeah, I mean, we're 238 here. 238 with scaling. What's Rax gonna do? He might take like half his health bar here also if I pull him up. Yeah, he takes 1200. My Shattered Shell with Quick almost soloed this entire fight. It was very close. Actually, can he win if I go like... Hold on. If I come down here and play Minds of Their Own. And not quite, not quite. Hey, you know what, Shattered Shell? You deserve this W. Go off, King. Go get him, killer. Good fight, good fight. Well played, well played, well played. Took 9 damage. I think I could have duplicated my Orechis to take less, but I didn't realize I was actually winning by so much. It's a skip. This is probably a skip. Focus growth, not great with this Pyre of Entropy Pyre. I want to go right. I don't think there's anything good left. It's like I'm not going for 9 HP, man. Don't be ridiculous. Intrinsic Spell Chain. Tuning Fork I don't need. Attuned Whetstone, I think I don't. It pulls Old Growth actually, which is cool. Cursed Vines is also good because it's an incant every turn. I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it. So we can do Spell Chain Intrinsic. I think you want to play turn 1 Old Growth with Whetstone. It feels like it's the right idea. And I kind of just want to play Cursed Vines, man. It feels simple, but it feels good. And then we're just gonna go like X-1 on Minds of Their Own. That seems fine. And then let's remove... What card doesn't belong here? The alternative to play here, by the way, is to play Intrinsic Channel Song to rip Twisted Assistant immediately. I think that's also valid. I think you can do that too, and it's okay. What am I removing? I don't know, every card in this deck is fine. I don't have a card I dislike, so I guess nothing. And we go on. Alright. I think the biggest mistake I made in this run is buying this Odie's Totem because it's just too expensive. It cost me a bunch of money that I didn't need to spend. And we're going to play the same setup we played in the last fight, except we're going to play Meat Hook Middle. Sure, Orechis. Woohoo, wow. Yeah, Meat Hook in the middle means that if I draw a Twisted Assistant, I can just slam it bottom floor like so. Now, it's good to incant once, so Twisted Assistant dies on this turn. And then we're just going to scale Orechis. I think I want to go reds, though. In this spot. I think I want to jumpstart my Animus of Will because there's a bunch of sap coming. Maybe like Acid Shower here. Why? Oh, because of the Titan skill. Huh. But it feels like he should have taken some damage, right? I don't know. Strange. Oh man, 0 times 2. But you have to hold the twisted back, surely. We play assistant in front. Oh no, you should play assistant behind. That's fine. And then you're gonna explode. No big deal. I rage 12. Any damage on Orechis that doesn't kill him is meaningless. The main thing I want is I want more time for Shattered Shell to live. I want him to kill like one more round of silence, but then, and then by the end of that, I should be more than strong enough to not care. I don't think he's gonna make it to one more round of silence, but we can try. Okay, so here's your twisted back. Get it twisted back. Here's your daze. And then I need to check. Oh, he like wins if I play Minds of Their Own, right? Yeah, this is pretty normal. That's good. My 10 HP Shattered Shell is just soloing. You know what I'm realizing? I have underestimated just how strong Twisted Back is. I didn't know it was like this. Am I really waiting one more for Replicator Ray? I guess, because at this point I can't do it. All of that and he just heals to full like it's nothing, man. Do I have anything to draw? No, I have no way to give him another life. Well, yeah, I do. Here you go, buddy. I guess he just solos. That's cool. Is he still solo? He still solos, even through the sap. No reason to play Replicator right now. I'm gonna go for some green, because apparently, apparently with no assistance, this Shattered Shell solo is bottom 4 for the rest of the run. So, or he needs help surviving Seraph. So I guess I'll just stack to win Relentless. How's this wave look? Dead. Okay, cool. This is pretty normal. So we're gonna go you, and then we're gonna play Replicate. Oh, I should have dropped the infusion first, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Seraph is very dead. This fight is unbelievably over. All I really need to do is come down here and drop a damage shield on this guy every other turn now. Because he swings once and kills everyone. Alright. Rage 8. I'm gonna go ahead and give him as much damage shield as I can get here, since there's nothing else to do. This is, like, shocking to me, though. And I'm sure many people have been saying this about this, right? And I've just not listened. But, like, what the hell is this, man? I mean, it's not that. I've always thought that Twisted Back has a consistency problem, right? Oh, man, I bought fucking Cursed Vines in Pyre of Entropy, by the way. What a fool I am. I bought Cursed Vines in Pyre of Entropy. Pyre of Entropy can't play Cursed Vines because you just overdraw every turn with it. My fault. I wasted like $100. I was like, oh, free Incanna return. I forgot. And I don't think that this is something where it's like, oh, well, you should just be thinking about this. I think it's really stupid that one of the pyres just turns off a bunch of relics and there's nothing to be done about it. I think it's really dumb that it works like that. Well, my Shattered Shell with very little assistance has taken every wave. I played Twisted Back on him, and I played like 2 cards on him to give him damage shield, and he has taken about a quarter of Seraph's health, a little more, and he's cleared every wave. Obviously, he needs multi-strike quick to do this, but like, come on, man, what the hell am I looking at? What is this? I did not know. I think though it holds a consistency problem, right? Because you can bottom deck Twisted Assistant and you need like 2 rounds of time for him to scale. So like it's not so crazy, but it is really insane into the seraphs that let you scale. It's just a savagery problem, right? As everything is, this is really strong and really busted. It's a savagery problem. If you walk into savagery seraph like this, you kind of get smoked. Not necessarily smoked, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. I don't care about the silence in this fight. I'm gonna play meat hook bottom floor to save myself 5 HP. By dazing savagery, of course. Like so. And then you can play Twist of the System down here to tank all the damage. And you can play Channel Song to play Twist of the System up here to tank all the damage. I don't think that top Twist of the System makes a difference, but it's nice to do. And then we're just gonna, you know. I'm gonna grab our Rage stack. And I guess I'm just gonna play through Shattered Shell. I thought it was the Animus, and she did fine, right? Animus of Will did really well for the early game, but this is definitely a run where you'd pivot in the late game. But Animus did great early. I think she did a really good job of keeping us alive. I would have had a lot of trouble surviving. I think specifically Legion I would have died to. Should I replicate her right now? Probably. Kind of just like a why not, right? They're gonna both have a high corruption if I don't. Or higher corruption if I don't. And Real Spike draws 4, which is all fine. And it doesn't matter because nothing is gonna one-shot Orechis from 120. So we may as well take the double and put up a bunch of unstable instead. I think next time I see him, he'll probably die. Him being savagery here. I think he's dead next time I see him. And then Steel Enhancer. Play out all the curses, because why not? What you should do in this spot, if you are like winning by a ton in this, is you should play purple and you should grab melee weakness. Because melee weakness on Dominion speeds the fight up quite a bit, of course. And we are winning by a ton. I'm gonna hold it, but I should just play it so that I can draw more cards, right? Yeah. This is what I don't like about the Pyre of Entropy, by the way, which it doesn't really matter because we're here and we're so strong. But there are a lot of times where one of your turns in the Titan fight will look like this, where it's just, well, I got Pyre Light, I got 4 Vengeful Shards, I got 2 Curses of Entropy. And I think it's a little risky that it could happen to you early and then cause you trouble, right? Like if it happens early enough into the fight cycle where you needed to draw a specific card, and sometimes it happens back to back also, which can be really annoying as well. It's good on the way here though. I think this Pyre is very strong on the way, but this Pyre is like so bad at fighting the Titans. The Pyre of Entropy defenders are always not willing to admit it. But I think that this Pyre is very not good at fighting the Titans, just because of how many curses you end up having to play. Red, go. I'm looking for purple, of course, here. Green, go. Looking for purple here, of course. Purple, good. Melee weakness, good. Minds of their own, of course. It's a shame that you don't get to just chain explosions off of Entropy for the rest of the fight. And now, next time I see Savagery, hopefully he dies, but I don't know if he'll die. It's a little scary, maybe. I should melee weakness Savagery. So the first secret ingredient will never be purple. I know that. But the second one could be. And that's what we want. We want purple. And then we want to just grab melee weaknesses. Nice. I haven't really done a whole lot of mixing lately in this game also. I feel like mixing is like, it's good when you're getting value from the mix card itself, right? Like the reason that I think mixing is good here where I normally wouldn't like to play it is because I'm getting value from incanting off of the mix as well as getting value from the mix, like the infusions, which I think changes the landscape of the fight a bit. He lives? Wow. 800? Yeah, he's like barely alive, huh? He's alive at like 100. What's he at? He's like 140, 150, something like that. Well, what can you do? You can play some blues, maybe. Frostbite at 6 is the most damage, and then we're looking for... Yeah, Frostbite stacking is over for this guy. My Frostbite run finally is here. Yeah, he's pretty much finished. Yeah, it's over for this guy. Back off, pal. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing cards. I'm gonna end my turn. No, yeah, I'm silenced anyway. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna stop playing cards. I play most of my hand. Who cares? It's over. Go away. Shoo, fly. Shoo. Wow, they actually do kill my front Orechis, though. So much value. I'm gonna save him. I can do it. I'm gonna sap. 53 corruption, though. Oh, he almost lived. 2244 unstable, by the way, is what we're looking at here. Good fight. Oops, sorry, I bumped my microphone. My fault. Good fight, very solid. Fun run. Unstable, or twisted back, very strong. Mix good when it's good. I think that what happens, though, is if you put all of your eggs in the mix basket, you can just kind of low roll and die. Because it takes a while for that rage to scale up if you're playing just like the baseline 5 mixes. Mix has to be a part of the plan, basically. It can't be the whole plan. And in this case, it was a part of the overarching plan. There was like a bunch of different things going on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.